Have you ever heard of the phrase, brainwash yourself? Let me tell you, this could be the key for you to achieve all of your dreams. The term brainwashing often conjures up negative images of manipulation and loss of control. But what if it could be harnessed for personal transformation and spiritual growth? Imagine it not as a form of coercion, but as a technique to reprogram your mindset and empower you to reach your goals. Let's dive into how you can use this concept to unlock your true potential and attain all that you desire. Brainwashing your thoughts. But before we get to the level of achieving our goals through brainwashing ourselves, we need to grasp this concept by the roots. The idea of brainwashing yourself is actually a byproduct of the theory that our thoughts shape our reality. This idea is rooted in numerous spiritual and philosophical traditions. The law of attraction, popularized by various authors and speakers, suggests that like attracts like, meaning that the thoughts and energy you emit can bring similar experiences into your life. Similarly, ancient scriptures and teachings across cultures have long emphasized the power of the mind and the importance of aligning thoughts with intentions. So, to begin this transformative journey of brainwashing, the first step is to cultivate awareness. Awareness involves becoming conscious of your current thought patterns and beliefs. It's about observing the inner dialogue that runs through your mind daily. Are these thoughts supportive, or do they undermine your confidence and aspirations? This self-inquiry is crucial because it lays the groundwork for the changes you want to make. Without awareness, it's easy to remain stuck in old, unproductive patterns, but awareness is just the first step. There's plenty of more work to do if you want to reach your goals through this method. The next will be more difficult, so be prepared. Empower your mind. Once you've cultivated awareness, the next step is to consciously choose new empowering beliefs. This is akin to updating the software of your mind. It involves identifying and replacing limiting beliefs with ones that align with your desires. For instance, if you have a belief that you're not good enough to achieve your goals, you can replace it with a belief that you are capable and deserving of success. This process requires consistency and repetition. Just as you might practice a new skill to become proficient, reprogramming your mind requires regular reinforcement of these new beliefs. You can use many tools to make this process easier, like visualization. What's this about? Visualization is nothing more than creating vivid, detailed images in your mind of what you want to achieve. This practice is not just about daydreaming, but about engaging all your senses to experience the desired outcome as if it's already happening. This technique is grounded in the idea that the subconscious mind cannot distinguish between real and vividly imagined experiences. By consistently visualizing your desires, you imprint these images onto your subconscious mind, which then works to align your actions and circumstances with these visions. This technique is akin to something called anchoring in spiritual practices, which is where we associate certain feelings or states with specific triggers or mental images. By consistently visualizing our goals with positive emotions, we create a powerful mental anchor that supports our journey toward our goals. Another crucial aspect is the environment we create for ourselves. This includes the people we surround ourselves with, the media we consume, and the physical spaces we inhabit. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences and environments that reflect our goals can reinforce our new beliefs and attitudes. This might mean spending time with supportive friends, reading inspirational books, or even creating a vision board that visually represents our aspirations. But you might still stumble upon roadblocks from time to time. That's because you've been programmed your whole life to think a certain way, and now you're brainwashing yourself to think differently. There are certain beliefs that you'll really struggle with, and these will be your biggest obstacles before you take action. The lucky thing here is that we've found a way to work through these limiting beliefs, which we'll describe now. Work through your limiting beliefs. Often, these are deeply ingrained patterns we've picked up from our upbringing, society, or past experiences. These can include limiting beliefs like, "I'm not good enough," "I don't deserve success," or "it's too late for me." By identifying these negative thought patterns, we can begin the process of replacing them with positive, empowering ones. Once we've identified the limiting beliefs, the next step is to challenge and replace them. This is where affirmations come into play. Affirmations are positive, present tense statements that reflect your desired reality. For example, if you aspire to be more confident, you might use affirmations like, "I am confident and capable," or "I trust in my abilities." The power of affirmations lies in their ability to counteract negative self-talk and reinforce positive beliefs. It's important to repeat these affirmations regularly, ideally daily, and with conviction. The more you affirm these positive statements, the more they become ingrained in your subconscious mind. In addition to visualization and affirmations, you need to maintain a positive emotional state. Emotions play a crucial role in shaping our reality. They are the energetic charge behind our thoughts and intentions. When you feel good, you attract positive experiences. A key metric to achieve here is maintaining a state of high vibration. In simple terms, this means cultivating positive emotions and maintaining a mindset of joy, love, and gratitude. When you vibrate at a higher frequency, you attract positive experiences and opportunities that resonate with this energy. This concept is often illustrated in the teachings of Abraham Hicks, who emphasized the importance of being in a state of allowing, where you are open and receptive to the good that the universe has to offer. Mindfulness and present moment awareness are also vital. They allow you to stay focused on your goals without becoming attached to the outcome. In the teachings of Zen Buddhism, there is an emphasis on being present and fully engaged in the moment, without clinging to future desires or past regrets. This practice helps to cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment, which can enhance the manifestation process by keeping your energy positive and focused. Therefore, focus on activities and thoughts that uplift you. This might include practicing gratitude, engaging in activities you love, or simply spending time in nature. Of these, we recommend gratitude the most. By regularly acknowledging and appreciating the good in your life, you create a positive emotional state that aligns with your desires. A significant part of this process is also about managing setbacks and maintaining perseverance. Changing deep-seated beliefs and habits takes time and effort, and there will inevitably be challenges along the way. It's important to approach these challenges with resilience and a growth mindset. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, see them as opportunities to learn and grow. This perspective helps to keep you aligned with your goals and prevents you from falling back into old, limiting patterns. Now that you've succeeded in working through your limiting beliefs, you can finally start taking action. But the action you'll take after brainwashing yourself is different. It has to be inspired action, or it won't work. Take inspired action. Imagine you are an artist with a blank canvas. Your thoughts and emotions are the colors, but inspired action is the brush that brings the vision to life. This concept isn't just about doing something, it's about doing the right thing at the right moment, guided by intuition and inner wisdom. Inspired action refers to steps that are in harmony with our goals and desires, often guided by our intuition. These actions feel right and are often accompanied by a sense of flow or ease, even if they push us out of our comfort zones. For example, if one of your goals is to improve your health, inspired action might include finding a type of exercise you enjoy, learning about nutrition, or seeking out supportive communities that share your health goals. These actions are not forced or overly challenging. They feel like natural extensions of your intentions. In various spiritual traditions, taking inspired action is seen as aligning with the flow of the universe. In Hinduism, the Bhagavad Gita talks about karma yoga, the yoga of action, which emphasizes acting without attachment to the results. This philosophy teaches that true fulfillment comes not from the outcome of our actions, but from the act of aligning our actions with our deeper purpose. It's about trusting that our efforts, when made with the right intention, are part of a larger cosmic dance. Similarly, in the Taoist concept of Wu Wei, or effortless action, the idea is not to force things, but to flow with the natural order. This doesn't mean passivity, it means being in tune with the rhythms of life and acting when the moment feels right. It's about being like water, which effortlessly finds its path, carving out new possibilities without resistance. Inspired action often requires stepping out of your comfort zone. Think of the hero's journey, a common narrative in many cultures and mythologies. The hero often starts in familiar surroundings, but is soon called to adventure, a journey that involves challenges, risks, and ultimately, transformation. This journey mirrors our own lives when we are called to pursue our dreams and desires. Inspired action is the call to adventure. It's the moment when we decide to leave behind the familiar and venture into the unknown in pursuit of something greater. This kind of action is about more than just following a checklist or doing what others expect. It's about tuning into your inner voice and letting it guide you. In mindfulness practices, this is often referred to as mindful action, where you are fully present and aware, allowing your intuition to lead the way. It's a practice of listening to the subtle nudges of your inner self, which often knows the way forward even when your rational mind doesn't. A parable that beautifully illustrates the power of inspired action is the story of the bamboo and the fern. The fern grows quickly and spreads out, filling the forest with its green fronds. The bamboo, on the other hand, seems to take forever to grow, sprouting only a tiny shoot. For years it appears as if nothing is happening, but under the surface, the bamboo is developing a deep and strong root system. When it finally starts to grow, it shoots up to great heights rapidly. This story reminds us that inspired action, like the bamboo's growth, may not always be immediately visible, but it is laying the groundwork for future success. Taking inspired action also involves embracing the idea that we are co-creators of our reality. The universe responds to the energy we put out, and action is a way to demonstrate our commitment to our goals. It's like planting seeds. Each action is a seed of intention, and with the right nurturing, these seeds will grow into the reality we envision. The key is to take steps that feel right and aligned, rather than forcing things to happen. This approach to action contrasts with the often hurried and stressed way we might tackle tasks. Inspired action is not about hustling or pushing ourselves to exhaustion. It's about being in a state of flow, where our actions feel effortless and joyful. This state of flow is often described in positive psychology as being in the zone, where time seems to disappear and we are fully immersed in what we are doing. This is the sweet spot where creativity and productivity thrive. Another important aspect of inspired action is the energy with which we approach our goals. In the teachings of the law of attraction, it's said that like attracts like. This means that if we approach our goals with excitement, enthusiasm, and positive energy, we are more likely to attract similar energy into our lives. Conversely, if we act out of fear, desperation, or negativity, we might attract challenges that resonate with those energies. This doesn't mean we should ignore or suppress negative feelings, but rather that we should strive to act from a place of alignment with our highest intentions. As we practice taking inspired action, we also cultivate trust in the process. There will be times when the path ahead is unclear, or when our actions don't seem to yield immediate results. This is where patience and faith come in. Inspired action is not just about doing, it's also about trusting that our actions are setting the stage for the future, even if we can't see the full picture yet. It's about believing that every step we take, no matter how small, is moving us closer to our desires. And part of trusting the process is embracing openness and surrender, two essential concepts that many people struggle with because they're so obsessed with control. Openness and surrender. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, feeling the cool breeze and hearing the rhythmic waves. Just as the ocean moves freely, embracing everything that comes its way, so can we learn to navigate life with openness and surrender. This approach invites us to embrace the unknown, to trust in the unfolding of life, and to release the tight grip of control we often hold on to. In many spiritual traditions, openness and surrender are seen as keys to inner peace and spiritual growth. In Buddhism, for example, the concept of non-attachment teaches us to let go of our rigid expectations and to accept life as it comes. This doesn't mean passivity or giving up. Rather, it's about trusting that the universe has a greater plan, even when we cannot see it. It's about being present and open to the present moment, without clinging to what we think should happen. One parable that captures the essence of surrender is the story of a farmer and his horse. The farmer's horse runs away, and his neighbors lament the loss, saying how unfortunate it is. The farmer simply responds, "Maybe." Later, the horse returns with a group of wild horses, and the neighbors congratulate the farmer on his good fortune. Again, the farmer says, "Maybe." This story continues with a series of events, both seemingly good and bad, each met with the farmer's calm acceptance. This parable reminds us that what we perceive as good or bad may not be as clear-cut as we think. Openness and surrender involve trusting that every event, whether joyful or challenging, has its place in the greater tapestry of life. To truly embrace openness, we must cultivate a mindset of curiosity and wonder. This means being open to new experiences, new perspectives, and new ways of being. It's about exploring the world with a sense of awe, like a child seeing the world for the first time. When we approach life with curiosity, we become more flexible and adaptable. We learn to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and learning. Surrender, on the other hand, asks us to release the need for control. This can be challenging, especially in a world that often values certainty and control. Yet true freedom lies in letting go. It's about trusting that the universe has wisdom beyond our understanding. Just as a seed must break open to grow, sometimes we must let go of our old ways of thinking and being to make room for new growth. Surrender is about embracing the mystery of life, allowing ourselves to be vulnerable and open to whatever comes our way. As we journey through life, openness and surrender become our companions, guiding us through the twists and turns. They teach us to be patient and to trust in the timing of our lives. They remind us that, just like the changing seasons, everything has its own rhythm and pace. When we embrace these qualities, we find ourselves moving through life with more ease and joy. We become like the ocean, vast and open, embracing all that comes our way with grace and equanimity. Lastly, cultivate a mindset of openness and surrender. While it's important to have clear desires and intentions, it's equally important to remain open to how they manifest. Sometimes, the universe has plans for us that are greater than we can imagine. By being open and flexible, you allow yourself to receive opportunities and experiences that may be even better than what you initially envisioned. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means trusting that everything is unfolding for your highest good. Finally, it's time for you to learn a simple trick to finish obtaining your desires. You've successfully brainwashed yourself, taken inspired action, and surrendered to the flow of the universe. This is something called positive manifestation. Attain your desires through this simple trick. The process of positive manifestation is a journey of aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and actions to bring your deepest desires into reality. At its core, this practice is rooted in the understanding that our inner world profoundly influences our external experiences. By consciously cultivating positive thoughts and feelings, we set the stage for attracting and creating the life we envision. Manifestation begins with clarity of intention. It's crucial to define what you truly want with as much detail as possible. This isn't just about material desires. It encompasses your emotional, spiritual, and relational aspirations as well. When you articulate your goals clearly, you send a strong signal to the universe, establishing a focused direction for your energy. This clarity is akin to setting a destination on a map. Without it, you may find yourself wandering aimlessly. Lastly, patience and trust are essential. Patience is key in the self-brainwashing process. Just as it takes time to learn a new skill or form a new habit, reprogramming your mind is a gradual process. It's about consistent daily practice and a commitment to your personal growth. Over time, these new thoughts and behaviors become more natural, and you start to see tangible changes in your life. In a similar vein, manifestation is almost never an instant process. It requires faith in the timing of the universe. There is a common saying, "Trust the process," which encapsulates the need to believe that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. In the journey of personal transformation and spiritual growth, brainwashing yourself takes on a new and empowering meaning. It's not about losing control or being manipulated, it's about taking control of your own mind and destiny. By consciously aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with your deepest desires, you create a powerful foundation for achieving your goals. This process allows you to shed limiting beliefs and embrace a mindset that nurtures and supports your aspirations. As you embark on this journey, remember that true transformation begins from within, and the power to shape your reality lies in your hands. Embrace the process with an open heart and a clear vision, and watch as your life begins to align with your dreams. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.